friends, families, and most importantly, our grade 8 students. Welcome. This is an important time, a special rite of passage for you. A huge change awaits you. You're leaving behind middle school and moving on to high school. I am sure that all of you are looking forward to it with both excitement and a little nervousness. Some things will be different, while many things remain the same. It is a transition, a part of the evolution of your educational career. And as such, it is a time of both change and opportunity. As you move through high school, you'll have an ever increasing role in deciding which direction your educational path will take. Will you focus on science or the arts, humanities or math? For each of you, that path will be different. No matter the direction you choose, remember, we are all here to support, assist, and guide you along the way. As you move into the driver's seat and take charge of your journey, remember, it is just that, a journey. Take the time to explore along the way, savor and enjoy the sights and sounds and experiences. Those experiences are what make arriving at your destination special. And now, let me say, welcome to high school.
Hello, everyone. Today it gives me immense pleasure to address you. I was told I only need to speak for 2 minutes, but I don't think that's enough time for 3 years worth of things unsaid. As many of you may have noticed, I'm more of a practical teacher rather than a theoretical one. Thus, I have made you one as well with all the interesting computer assignments, innovative projects, educational field trips, robotic competitions, and Halloween carnivals. So, finally, I have something to say. This group, the class of 2025, has changed little over the years. The traits you started with have been amplified, which has repeatedly shown throughout. You began elementary school as children and now moving to high school as uh, adults. You have completed a basic education that will serve as the platform to launch yourself into your futures. You are much of what LAS seeks to build in its graduates: ethical, ethical curious learners, innovative and critical thinkers, and effective communicators. Now, take a moment and ask yourself, will you hold on to your strong voice, willing to call out friends to maintain your honesty and theirs? Will you remain dynamic, interesting, internally motivated, and driven? Or will you be excited by open ended challenges? Or will you become too cool in high school and lose their striking edge? I guess we have to see in the coming years. You must try to excel in everything you do. Strive for excellence in every task, big or small. I am thankful and grateful to have been given this special opportunity of 3 years in a row to accompany the same students, being offered the chance to know them beyond their skills in ICT and robotics. I'm so glad that it was with you, the class of 2025. Thank you and good luck.
It is my great honor to have known our phenomenal grade 8 students who've shown immense resilience and determination, especially in this past 1 year where we've been faced with a challenge unimaginable to all. You've shown us that no matter what comes your way, you're going to be successful. As you embark on this new journey that is high school, I know that you're prepared for anything that comes your way. There'll be new responsibilities and exciting new opportunities. And I know that you're all going to do your best with the same focus and hard work as you've done in the past and work well to achieve everything that your heart desires. I want you to know that we're with you every step of the way. I have nothing but my sincere wishes for your very, very bright future. You're all unique in your own way, and I respect you for your individuality. My very best wishes for your bright future and for everything that high school has to offer you. Congratulations.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Grade 8 Moving On ceremony. I'm Iman Zaweed, and on the behalf of Grade 8 I would like to welcome and thank everyone for attending our Moving On ceremony today. These last 3 years of middle school have provided us with some of the most educational and eye-opening yet joyful experiences, such as the Yate Arts Festival and the several SISA West conventions. And we were also able to learn a lot about the LS community by taking initiative in the various school societies, such as the NJAHS, the NJHS, the Middle School Student Council, and the other clubs. I would like to thank all of our teachers for making our middle school experience so pleasant while also guiding and thoroughly preparing us for high school. And to be honest, it does feel quite odd thinking that we will be attending our last classes with some teachers such as Miss Misbah, Miss Sajda, and Miss Suman, who have taught us for the last 3 years, and also Miss Zara, who has been teaching some of us since KG. Although we may not see some of you in your classes anymore, we still hope to be able to see you on campus one day. Now, I think I speak for all or most of my classmates when I say this. I knew that one day I would be starting high school, but to be honest, I was not prepared for middle school to end so soon. Nevertheless, being the close-knit group that we are, we'll tackle all of the new challenges that high school throws at us together, and hopefully we'll succeed in our studies while also maintaining and building our friendships. The orientation did not exactly help ease my nerves all that much, but it did definitely help me realize that I am glad to be a student of a school that offers such a wide range of courses, a supportive teaching staff, along with a very helpful and very reliable team of counselors and advisors that will be there for us throughout our high school years. As for my thoughts on starting high school, personally, I'm looking forward to choosing my classes. I know it doesn't start immediately, but I am very excited to be able to decide what I want to study in the upcoming years. Even though it is a huge change and we are without a doubt nervous about several aspects of high school, I do think our excitement may outweigh the nervousness. It feels a little like we're going from elementary to middle school all over again, only this time it is much, much more serious. With that being said, I would like to again thank everyone involved in our middle school experience. I'd like to congratulate all of the 8th graders for making it this far, and I would also like to wish all of my fellow classmates an amazing freshman year.
I think that middle school was a great experience and I learned a lot from it. I did have a few problems throughout middle school, but they weren't really bad. I think middle school was one of the greatest experiences that I went through, and now moving into high school, I'm a bit nervous, but really I'm excited for it. I know that it will be a bit challenging, but I am excited for it as it will be fun, and also it will teach me a lot of more things that will help me prepare for my future.
So my middle school in the starting was just amazing. All the teachers were so nice to us. The subjects were great. The way the teachers taught us was really good. Although we did have some struggles in learning, but we eventually were able to learn how to be able to learn in that way. It was just, the entire middle school was just extremely interesting. And now that we're going to high school and all, I feel that now that we're going to high school, I feel like we're all becoming a little bit more mature, and since we're going to high school, the studies are going to get a lot harder. And throughout middle school, basically, I felt that middle school was just preparing us for high school, and then high school will do the same for college, and then college will do that for real life, which is like jobs and all. But I feel like first, 6th grade was just fun, a little bit of fun, and then slowly studying. Then 7th grade was that point where you actually started to study like a lot, and then 8th grade is that point where they start to transition you from being having divided of playing and studying to more studying and less playing. And I honestly would just say that the entire middle school went great, and I'm so ready for high school.
I think that I've learned a lot since I've started middle school. I have learned a lot more and I have improved more as a person and as a student. Since beginning middle school, I have learned things that I thought I would never understand and done subjects that I thought were very hard. I also learned about the responsibilities of turning in assignments and being more responsible. I think that I have improved both as a human and also as a student. I'm looking forward for high school and to see what new things I can learn and what new challenges I can overcome, and also how to become more responsible and a more knowledgeable person.
My years in middle school have been quite upstanding and good. From my experience in middle school, I have really gained a lot of knowledge on many different topics and overall in studies. Another really important and crucial thing that I've learned from my experience in middle school is that responsibility and independence given to us students. From middle school, I've really learned how to take responsibility for work and assignments given to us. Moving on, in high school, I'm looking forward to meeting new teachers and interacting with new friends.
Middle school is all about who you are and what you want to be in the future. My experience was quite good in the middle school. I really enjoyed middle school and learned about my responsibility in class, and I hope my high school to be as good as my middle school, but I know that there are going to be some changes as you move on. I learned that in high school there are a lot of responsibilities, and which I have learned in the middle school and which will really help me in the future.
My experience with LAS has been pretty good. The homework is stress-free. It's usually really easy to hand in and really easy to do. The teachers are really inclusive. They have basically been very good and have been very adapting to me, considering I'm a pretty new student. And even though I've been here a few weeks, I'm still really excited about the high school experience that I will experience when I go to high school in LAS.
My middle school experience was great. I have made many new friends and learned many new things. In high school, I hope to learn more from the new subjects and meet new teachers and students. I would like to put in more effort in high school as subjects might get harder as time progresses. I have very high hopes for high school as during middle school we had to do mostly online classes due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but high school might be better even if online classes still continue.
Hi, my name is Elia, and I'm going to talk about my middle school experiences and what I hope to experience in high school. So in middle school, I had a lot of great memories. I had some great teachers, great friends, and I really enjoyed it. I hope, but for high school, I feel it's going to be a lot harder and more difficult. But I feel like I'm also have prepared for it in grade 8. I feel like they taught us about high school, what's going to come in high school. I hope make great memories there too and have some nice teachers. Thank you.
Middle school was an incredible experience for me. I made some lifelong friendships and I got to know new teachers. Although I'm very sad that this is coming to an end, I'm very happy that I'm going to start a new chapter in life. And so high school is going to start and I've learned a lot from middle school. And thank you to all the teachers and to all the staff who helped me get through.
Hi, my name is Usman Freed. And I just want to say first that when I came to this school, it was really different than other schools because it worked by the American system, because in LAS it works by American system. And so it was really different for me because I came from a school where you had to cram stuff in your mind. And so this school didn't have that. Instead, you actually learn, because in my previous school, I just kept on memorizing and memorizing. This time, it didn't happen. And I'm happy it's like that. And I'm just hoping that in high school, it will stay the same. Thank you.
There are a lot of differences between elementary and middle school, the most prominent of which is how much more liberating middle school is compared to elementary. There's also something about responsibility. You take on a lot more responsibility in middle school versus elementary, and I'm sure that will only increase in high school. In middle school, I experienced a lot of things I'll never forget. I made lifelong friends, I learned a lot. grew both as a student and as a person. And I hope that high school will be just as great, if not better.
Middle school for me is going to be a very memorable experience, not only because I gained new friends, but also because I had many memorable experiences. I had the support of teachers throughout my whole journey. I learned many new lessons that would help me and guide me throughout my life, and I'm pretty sure that middle school has prepared me for high school, and I am excited to see what I'm going to face in high school.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Raza, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience in middle school. So personally speaking, my experience in middle school was really nice. I learned a lot, and my teachers were absolutely amazing. They were also very nice, and they always used to help me. So overall, I think my experience in middle school was well spent, and I learned a lot of new things.
3 years ago, when we were still fresh out of 5th grade, we all entered middle school together. For one reason, certainly to get ready for high school. I still treasure when it all started. My first clumsy attempts at opening my locker ended in failure, and multiple kicks at the locker's metal door. And I always got lost on my way to class. Yet I wasn't the only one beating my locker, anxiously pacing the hallway looking for class. But now we've started to make peace with our lockers, and we've also stopped getting lost in the hallways. As our time in middle school concludes, we're forced to look towards the future and to discover our passion, to take risks and push boundaries.
I don't think I will ever forget my middle school years. I was taught by several amazing teachers. I explored subjects in such depth and detail. I built many friendships with amazing people, and I learned a lot of important lessons. Although it is saddening to realize that we are, in fact, moving on, I am very excited to be starting a new chapter in my journey of education.
As I begin a new journey entering high school, I just wanted to take a pause and remember the amazing memories, friends, teachers, and learning experiences of middle school. Even though the last year has evidently been a challenge, LS Middle School provided me with a fostering and nurturing environment to grow and thrive. I look forward to creating new bonds with teachers and students in my upcoming years of high school.
Middle school has been really good. We've learned many new things and we've had fun. The learning becomes fun and interesting too. And we do this with our teachers and friends and more. I hope that this continues in high school as well.
Middle school was a pretty different experience for me, as it was the beginning of a new school as well as a new school system. It was an amazing experience for me, as I met kind teachers as well as made new and incredible friends that have both made me learn a lot over these 3 years. Middle school was 3 years of making memories and friends, and I am looking forward to writing the final words of this chapter of my school life and writing the first words of the next chapter called high school.
Middle school has been amazing for me. I've had so many great experiences, I've made so many friends, I've had so many supporting teachers, and I've learned so many more new things. I really overall enjoyed middle school, even though some parts were tough, but I think high school will be easier, and I also look forward to learning a lot more in high school. I look forward to building more relationships in high school, and I look forward to learning my most in high school and to become the best student I can.
The best part about middle school was most definitely the friends I made and the things I've learned. The teachers spent so much time putting in effort and many hours after school making sure that each and every student knew what they were doing. And the friendships I made, I hope to continue and maintain those friendships in high school, along with gaining new learning experiences and new friendships.
Throughout my middle school experience, I've learned a lot. I've been taught by some amazing teachers, made some lifelong friendships, and learned the depths of each and every subject we teach. Although I'm sad to see it come to an end, I'm happy to begin this new chapter and eager to see what there is to learn.
I still can't believe that we're going to high school because it feels like
Middle school just started yesterday, and the thought of that really scares me because it's like, wow, life is going by so fast. But I still hope to achieve a lot of good stuff in high school, like getting high honor rolls and helping out in the LAS community. And I really look forward to high school.
Hi, I'm Henry Peng from grade 8. Middle school has been both exciting and stressful for me. I remember doing everything in a rush when I first arrived, and reading articles was like nailing jellies onto a tree. As time went on, however, my overall skills improved, and I found the classes not that difficult. The improvements I made in middle school were mostly contributed by my teachers and classmates, and I hereby thank them for helping me along the way. Looking back, I wish middle school has never ended. Right now, being a few months away from entering high school, I'm looking forward to it.
Middle school has been an amazing journey and one that I will never forget. I have learned so many new things. I met some nice teachers, I made a lot of friends, and I will miss it. I'm looking forward to high school though. All the new teachers, new concepts, and new people and friends I'll make. But mostly, I'm curious about the exams because that's a concept that we're not really familiar with. So, yeah.
I think that middle school helps you like understand what high school would be, and like basically like high school and middle school have like the same routine and procedure. So like being in middle school really helps you know what will happen in high school. And even though like high school is a bit different, like middle school still gives you like an introduction of what high school would be.
My name is Zulfikar and I really enjoyed middle school. I'm looking forward to high school.
Hello, my name is Ismail Sheikh and my middle school journey has been full of surprises. And in this journey, I've met different people and along that I've learned many new things. So in this journey, I had amazing teachers who were helping me in everything in my studies as well as coping with different difficulties such as time management and other skills. And now I think that I'm ready for high school. High school sets higher expectations and I know that my teachers would expect more from me and I'm ready to deliver also.
Good afternoon, I'm Mikal Rana and I'm here to talk about my middle school experience. So over the years, I've met a lot of people who've helped pave the way for me. It's been a lot of fun and I'm sure gonna miss it. But I also learned amazing things that I would never have learned. I'm proud of where I am now, and it wouldn't be possible for some very dear teachers and friends. I'm really looking forward to 9th grade.
Throughout middle school, I've learned a lot of new and fun things. I've also met a lot of new students and a lot new teachers, and the experience overall has been very fun. With middle school ending and high school coming up, I can't wait to experience all of the new things, like exams and other tests, and maybe even new things that we're gonna learn. And I just can't wait for it to come.
My name is Rahim and my experience in middle school was quite hectic and surprising. Throughout middle school, I met nice and helpful teachers. I also made new friends and learned many things. I learned that we need to be responsible and we need to have good time management. Even though most of my middle school was on a virtual platform, I still learned many things and enjoyed the experience. Now I feel like I'm ready for high school and I'm looking forward to meet new teachers and learn more things in high school.
I think the whole middle school was a very good experience for me. I actually came to this school at 7th grade, but everybody was very pleasant for me, and I could make good relationship with my friends, and I could also learn new things which I couldn't learn before. And I'm very excited to go to high school, to 9th grade, because it will be my first and the last experience of high school, I guess. So I'm very excited for that. I am very also excited what to learn and how much friends to make next time. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Zain from grade 8.
So my middle school experience has been really surprising because of Corona and everybody doing schools online. When I first came into middle school, I was really stressed because this was my first time using lockers and I was running around everywhere to find my classes, which was really stressful at first, but then I got used to it. Now, because of all my practice in middle school, I think I'm prepared for high school and I think I'll be ready for what comes next.
Hello, my name is Zohad Pervez and I'm one of the high school guidance counselors here at LAS. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all of you to Moving On Day. I know that everyone's been waiting on pins and needles, and I don't want the fact that we've been virtual for so long to undercut any of your successes, your achievements, or your experiences, because that's what today is. It's an achievement. You're finally moving on from middle school to high school, and you're moving closer and closer to being a young adult. And I know some of you have been really excited about, the prospect of going to high school, whether that's deciding your own classes, making your own schedules, leaving school, going to prom, or having graduation. And all of these are wonderful, wonderful experiences. But I know some of you are also really worried about what that added responsibility would mean for you, whether that's college applications, figuring out who you are, or figuring out what you want to do. But I don't want you guys to worry about it at all. You're going to have a lot of support, both at home as well as in school. You're going to have the secondary office, as always, your teachers who care about your education. And you're going to have the added support of myself and Ms. Rafia Lodi. We will be with you every step along the way, whether that's figuring out standardized testing or figuring out your schedules or finding out what you want to do. And I know at this moment in time, college applications seem so far away and seem so scary. But we'll be with you every step along the way, and we look forward to getting to know you over the next 4 years. Congratulations and welcome to high school, class of 2025.